I would like to showcase a possible different better get used to it skip from the one that we have already. Now for this one, the idea here is that we want to skip as much of Biff's dialogue as possible over here. And there is actually a point where you don't actually need to keep listening to him, but if you don't, then Polly won't be able to get in your car, and that will avoid you being able to hit some of the triggers later. But there's a way around that. So there's a point where we can actually leave from Biff without caring about the dialogue being over. We can come over to the service station, and then what happens is this is the theory of how the skip is supposed to work. We need to kill this guy, as we do in usual runs, and then instead of triggering the cutscene, we want to steer very clear of this cutscene detector over here, this cutscene trigger. So instead we want to hit this trigger. Now we don't actually have to come all the way over here, we can hit it, we need to be 3 meters from it, within 3 meters from it, so we can hit it from being inside this wall here, or from being inside this wall. Now the way that I'm gonna do it, what I'm gonna do is, after killing Billy, which that doesn't have to be done first, it just has to be done before we go and trigger the shootout, or it has to be done at any point really. The way that I'm gonna do it is I kill him, then I clip through this wall. Once I've done that, I'm inside here. I don't want to hit the cutscene trigger, so I don't want to walk forward as I would in a normal run, but instead I'm gonna clip through this wall on the other side, coming over here, and then clip through this little hut, and then I can just walk through the door. I can I can kill these two guys if they're in the way. At this point I'm allowed to shoot, even though normally you're not supposed to. After either running past them or killing them, I clip through this side of this wall right here, so I can walk over here and clip through this wall and actually get to the trigger that I want to get to. Now in theory you would think I would just clip through this first wall instead, but the problem is that this thing has a kind of a weird collision, like you can see it's going in, so I haven't been able to consistently clip through it. If you do find a way, then do tell, that would make this faster. Once we have been within 3 meters of that, so almost at the edge over here, we want to be careful not to walk forward too much, otherwise we will clip back in bounds, and that's a problem because those guys all the way over there are gonna come towards us and try to hit us. But once I'm done with this, I want to go back to the trigger that we usually hit in to trigger the shootout, which is this trigger right here. We need to be within 3 meters of that. And to get from here to there, I just clip back through the wall I clipped through here. This wall right here. And then I proceed the casual way, just walking up the stairs and over to the trigger. Of course, once I hit the trigger, then it just goes straight to the cutscene, and to end the mission we just walk towards the car easily. So let me show that in practice, what this would look like. So we're better get used to it. We would go to Chinatown, whatever, let's just go there. I talk to Biff. I probably would have the car closer to him, so I don't have to wait here, but whatever, doesn't matter. That's just where Mafia teleports me. So, hold on. So here is where we want to go. When he says Sepal 1 DC, or it's a little ways from here in English, at the end of that line is the last distance check. So once that line is finished, I can go as far away from Biff as I want. And then I will just go to the place over here normally. Like if I were turned around the other way, I would probably take the usual route. So let me demonstrate how I do it here. I go to kill the guy, so normal. Then I click to this. It's hard to click to this wall over there. I don't know if it's possible. I said I click to this. And then I click to this. And then I click to this. I kill these guys if they're in the way. It's probably not necessary if you get this clip consistently over here. Clip to this. Right there. God damn it. And then here we can just walk through this and clip to this. Now the trigger is between those two windows. So just get over here and then go back. This one we can't walk through, so we have to do that. Actually, I just thought of something. Maybe I could do something different. Maybe not. And I'll go to the trigger. And it's mission end. Now, for my timing, I am able to do this about 2 seconds lower than I am able to do the normal strats. Just timing it like this, and that's without fucking up any clips or anything. So yeah, that's if some of the clips can be done better, then I reckon we can probably make this faster. Like, let me go through this again without bothering with the dialogue. So we would have listened to most of the dialogue and come here with the car. Then we clip and kill the guy. He needs to be dead, otherwise the... Oh, yeah, right. He's not even spawned yet. That's just because I haven't done the dialogue. Then I clip through here. And through here. I wasn't able to clip through this because there's a double collision here. Both the heart and this wall have collision. So maybe there's a way to clip through this. I can't also go too far forward because otherwise I'll trigger the cutscene that I don't want to trigger because it soft locks. So instead I can come to here and then there. If these guys are in the way, I can kill them. Now because I haven't triggered the dialogue, they haven't even been activated yet. So if I were able to clip through this wall, then I will be able to just go straight to the thing. But as I said, this doesn't have a nice collision, so I'm not sure it's possible to clip through here. Because you see how it's pushing me down. Or maybe through like this part, I don't know. Don't know if that's even possible. If it is possible, then yeah, that would probably save a bunch of time and it would be faster than normal strats. Oh, no, feels bad, man. So instead, I can come to here and then walk through that and click to here so that I can go over there. Now, after hitting the trigger, what I just thought of is, can I just go back to here, maybe? Doesn't look like I'm able to. Probably can't go there either because that might trigger the cutscene. Yeah, it looks like we can't go directly through here. Maybe we can't even clip because of the double collision. So instead we can do this and just go over to the place over there, the problem. Do let me know if you find a faster way to do this. Maybe if you find a way to click through this fence, that would be nice, because then we'd be able to skip a bunch of stuff. We would even be able to use such a fence clip in normal starts, because we'll be able to clip through this one, I guess. Or maybe not, I don't know. Maybe we wouldn't. Let me know.